Welcome to Total Healing for the Mind, Body, and Soul, a motivational vlog for all aspects of the physical, mental, and spiritual conditions of the human experience. I'm your host, Heather Woods, owner of Total Healing Life Coaching. I hold multiple master certifications in life coaching with an emphasis on self-care and empowerment, as well as mindfulness and meditation. Today's topic, there is no time like now. Let's dive in. Most people in Western culture today are so busy running around and trying to be somewhere else. We all want to be somewhere else in our lives, whether that somewhere is geographically, financially, or in our relationships or careers. We want to be anywhere but here, as we've been led to believe that if only we can be somewhere else, then our lives would be better and we'd be happy. This grass is greener escapism acts like a drug for some people that only gives temporary relief to a chronic problem. Apart from wanting to be somewhere else, most people today also live by the philosophy of someday that allows them to manipulate time. I can do it, but just not today. I'll do it when X, Y, and Z falls into place. And they use these excuses to stay in their comfort zones. The problem is that both someday and somewhere are undefined and illusionary. Somewhere does not exist, and someday never comes, although you keep hoping that it does. This way of thinking can be very disempowering and is responsible for a lot of disappointment and frustration. The truth, however, is that right now is all you have. Tomorrow is never promised to you, and learning to fully live in and for the present moment is a vital distinction to make in creating a great life. Being grateful does not mean that you lose your drive or purpose. Gratitude allows you to slow down and really enjoy the ride. Not only is it vital to want more from life, but it is also required to be fully, truly fulfilled, and knowing where you are now is absolutely critical in getting where you want to be. Using someday as an excuse to soften your problems will not create long-term success and fulfillment. So be honest with yourself and stop making excuses only to make yourself feel better. A little pain can be very useful, and it can actually push you towards action. There's always something that you can do right now to turn your dreams into a reality. There is always one small step you can take. One of the most powerful abilities you have is your resourcefulness. This means that right now you have all that you need to achieve whatever you desire, and you have the ability to take action now. You do not have to wait for someday when or when you've completed X, Y, and Z before you take action towards your dreams and goals. The smallest idea acted upon can make all the difference, as it immediately makes the idea real and smothers someday because you used your will to consciously take charge in the moment. It's important to realize that the purpose of pursuing a dream or a goal is not just to achieve it, but even more so the experience of achieving it. Whatever dream or goal that you're pursuing, you will probably spend more time in pursuit of it than actually achieving it. Many of your goals may be even anticlimactic once completed. The process or experience gained is where your true fulfillment should originate. It's the actual experience that makes you become something instead of accumulating something. If you can't be happy and grateful without your goal, then chances are you won't be grateful and happy with it. As we remember to live in the present, we must also know where we're going. Celebrate and capture the magical moments of your life and hold on to them as treasures to take with you into the future. Life is not just lived in the moment, but also created in the moment. Now is the best time to design the next 10 years of your life. Let your thoughts and knowledge serve you through action. Action is what eventually determines your destiny. So move confidently in the direction of your choosing and don't get seduced by the popular belief that someday things will come your way or someday your luck will change. You are the source and the creator of your own prosperity. And it all starts with a sense of immense gratitude for everything you already have exactly where you are right now in your life. One of the greatest privileges that you have is that you can start right now with exactly what you already have to create anything that you desire. This is your ultimate resource to success, and it's already within you. Living in a place called somewhere really won't serve you long term, although it might feel good as a short-term escape or excuse. Having to constantly lie to yourself that you will act upon your true desire someday when X, Y, and Z is just right will only create an unnecessary burden for yourself. When you turn your someday philosophy into a same-day philosophy, you can start to adopt the mindset where you take action on your ideas immediately with exactly what you have and exactly where you are in this moment. What someday and somewhere really comes down to is that you falsely admit to yourself that what you need is not available to you. This creates a belief that you are not in control of your life. Instead, someday gives the impression that you are waiting for something else to happen before you can take charge. Ironically, you will only get full access to your true resources when you start taking immediate action, despite your excuses. True happiness and gratitude never rely on external conditions, but are purely determined by your evaluation of where you are now in the present moment. Now contains the seed of the rest of your life. Plant it with joy and water it with gratitude, and rejoice in your life, for you are its creator. I hope you've enjoyed this segment of total healing for the mind, body, and soul. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to join me for the next topic. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.